So, Euan, what are we driving?
Well, Rick, today we're driving a family SUV. This is the thinking man's Volkswagen ID4.
Ooh.
It's got a bigger boot, the same running gear, and for the same battery spec is generally cheaper.
Tell me more.
It's the Skoda Enyaq.
Welcome to the Faster Project. Oh my goodness! Can I drive?
Nope.
Please. Planet Earth is in trouble, and we need to transition to sustainable transport faster. So today, myself, Ric Boullemier, and leading battery chemist Dr. Euan McTurk are checking out the Skoda Enyaq.
Pricing for the Enyaq starts at £40,970 in the UK or €47,849 in the Republic of Ireland. The biggest battery version is 82 kilowatt hours total, 77 usable. How far does that get you? About 260 miles or 416 kilometres per charge. Performance-wise, there's a 150 kilowatt motor with 310 newton meters of torque that gets this car from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 8.4 seconds. How do I charge this? The charge port is to the rear right of the vehicle. There's an 11 kilowatt onboard charger, and the car will charge it up to 135 kilowatts on CCS. There's also a handy 12 volt power outlet in this cavernous 585 litre boot. First impression of the Enyaq, we do not have a reversing camera image coming up, do we? We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Oh no, I'm going to have to use mirrors and look at things.
In fairness, this is the IV60 specification, which is very much the entry level. Rick, you've come to an almost standstill. I have a horrible feeling I know what's about to come up. Oh, Jesus. There's a junction, we're going to die. Oh, oh jeez. Right.
Well, it wasn't too slouchy, was it? It wasn't
No.
too shabby on the acceleration.
It is slower, actually, than the MG5. 8.4 seconds 0 to 60, which is fairly respectable, especially given the weight of the machine. The
It's so
MG,
comfy though as well.
It is, isn't it? It's not like spongy as in rolling about the place like an old French car, but it is like the material, the fabrics of the seats.
Squidgy bits here
Yep.
and there at the sides, and got some. Is this
Oh,
braille?
red light.
Yeah, I like the squidgy bits. You know, it's quite comfy. You can put your elbows down there. Steering wheel, squidgy-ish.
Yeah. And the interior trim, as you say, it's not only incredibly comfy, the seats are incredibly comfy, the suspension helps with that comfort, as does this freshly tarmac road, to be fair. But the actual design of the interior and the kind of cloth fabric on the dash, the nice little metallic bit next to the door handle.
And it's named after Enyaq, apparently.
No wonder it's so relaxing.
All right, let's talk about charging and how long it's going to take to charge a car like this.
So you've got actually fairly nippy charging from this, up to 135 kilowatts on the CCS, that's for the bigger battery variant. 11 kilowatt onboard charger as standard. So bearing in mind that the version that we have here is a 58-ish kilowatt hour battery, you know, that's going to take a good.
What does that mean? What's that in layman's terms?
So a kilowatt hour is 1 unit of electricity. If you were to run something for, let's say, like a 2 kilowatt kettle for 1 hour continuously boiling water, it would go through 2 kilowatt hours of electricity.
It's like my in-laws are constantly boiling the kettle.
Yeah.
And Pete, if you're watching this, I love you, but just lay off my kettle.
But in terms of charging your car at home, you're not going to arrive back completely empty. You're not going to be charging it completely full every single day. You know, a car like the big battery version of this that can easily do in excess of 200 miles per charge, bearing in mind that the average round trip commute is about 25 miles, you know, you're talking plugging it in once a fortnight.
Whoa. How much? The average
round trip commute in the UK is 25 miles.
So when people are going, the range of this car's not big enough, most cars then are more than adequate for everyday use.
Oh yeah, I mean the majority of new EVs on the market today, in terms of the various different specifications of them and so on, the majority can do at least 200 miles per charge. And that number is getting higher with all of the improvements in battery tech and the new EV models that are coming out. But that said, there's some people who just do short runs and pootling about, and there are smaller battery variants that suit that very well, right down to the 24 kilowatt hour battery in the smaller battery version of the Fiat 500e.
We just did a quick turning circle challenge. I didn't warn you about that, I just saw the gap and went for it. Pretty impressive.
It was actually, yeah. It's actually a narrower turning circle than the MG5.
Well, I was going to bring the MG5 up because that's an estate car. This is an SUV, although it feels pretty much exactly the same size. But the boot on this seems so much deeper and longer. It
is, yeah. It's about 585 litres, if I remember correctly, which admittedly, you know, is a good 120 up on the MG5. But this is a bigger kind of family car.
But if you're looking for a city run around, do check out our other videos because we do cover various different smaller cars, including the Honda E, which I'm looking forward to drive, and we have checked out the Fiat 500e, which is a cracking little car. Do you want to drive?
That would be fantastic, thank you. Yeah.
No.
Oh no, teeth.
They're all about me. We can test the parking as well. Has it got any parking sensors? I'm sure it's got all those.
Yeah, I mean the top spec models do have parking assist, lane keep assist, all of this stuff that's become pretty much standard with modern EVs. So I'm just going to do
doing the turning wheel challenge on this little mini roundabout.
Just about. I mean, I hashed it, but it did make it right round a mini roundabout.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, 9.3 metre turning circle actually, which is pretty respectable for a vehicle of this size. And the reason they can do that is because, well, as you alluded to the other day actually when we were chatting, there is no big massive petrol engine and then drive shaft right up the front, which means that the wheels aren't kind of being blocked, the front wheels aren't being blocked from turning as far as they could. So that means that some electric vehicles do have rather impressive turning circles.
What is behind here? Is that another? Under here as well. Cavernous. Even comes with a spare hat if it's raining.
You've got your speed limit displayed right in front of you. So it's keeping you right on everything.
That screen is tiny though, isn't it?
It is, yeah, by modern standards.
But the front monitor here, it's bigger than an iPad, so you know, if you could watch Netflix on it, which you probably can at some point, I'm not sure.
It's about 13 inch or something thereabouts. Yeah, lovely steering on it.
What do you feel about this?
The cloth
interior,
the
cloth,
I do like that. It's gorgeous. If it's a family car and your kid in the front seat gets a bit travel sick, I don't know how well that's going to clean up. But
yeah, true. So overall, let's give it a quick 10 out of 10, or point marks out of 10.
It's a really, really tough one. There are other EVs out there that I prefer, and I would say probably 7.5 to 8. Like it's impressed me a lot more than I thought it would. But
that's still pretty high. I'm quite impressed. I think looks-wise, I've always quite liked the look of this. Saw this fully charged a couple of years ago over at Farnborough, and I was drawn to it straight away. And you know, you then take a closer look, and it doesn't fail to disappoint inside. They've done well, so congratulations, Skoda. The Enyaq is I'm going to give it a solid 8.
Yeah, sounds fair. And I agree with you as well. The exterior styling is very pretty on this.
Well, on that cheery note, we'll finish and say thank you very much for watching our review of the Skoda Enyaq. And if you are checking out and following everything that we're doing on the Faster project, hope it's helping. And from me, Ric Boullemier, and from this man, Dr. Euan McTurk, thanks very much.
This project has been supported through the European Union's Interreg 5A programme.